The former Anambra State First Lady Ebelechukwu Obiano apologizes and declares intention to contest as Nigerian senator. Hello everyone, you're welcome to the news. Mrs. Ebelechukwu Obiano, the wife of Willie Obiano, apologized to Governor Charles Chukwu Masoludo, Indigbo, and friends of Indigbo over a fight with Bianca Ojukwu, a former ambassador and wife of Chukwu Emeka Odumegu Ojukwu. She also declared her intention to join the contest for the forthcoming Anambra North Senatorial District election. Ebelechukwu and Bianca had fought after a heated exchange during the inauguration of Soludo as Anambra governor. During the heated conversation between the two women, Bianca slapped Obiano's wife, an incident that caused a commotion at the event. In a letter addressed to Soludo titled A Public Apology, Mrs. Obiano said, "Permit me to use this medium to humbly convey to you my sincere, heartfelt, and unreserved apology for the unfortunate incident between Mrs. Bianca Ojukwu and I on Thursday, March 17, 2022, the day of your inauguration as the new executive governor of Anambra State, in which you took over from my husband, His Excellency Chief Willie Obiano. The incident, to say the least, was most unnecessary, unfortunate, and I regret my action. It was an unintended action, as violence is never in my character. Your Excellency, sir, I hold your person, your ideals, the record of your great accomplishment in public service in Nigeria and beyond, as well as their commitment and impact on public policies in the highest esteem. Without my equivocation, your achievements as a towering intellectual of national and international repute are enduring legacies and pride for the state and Indigbo in general. I will therefore never deliberately engage in any activity or action to disrespect you and your government. All those who know me can testify that before and throughout my 8 years as the First Lady of the state, I pursued peace, promoted philanthropic gestures, which empowered many of our less privileged people. No excuse can therefore be tenable as justification for such public embarrassment, no matter the height of provocation. Equally, I wish to extend the same apology to all the important dignitaries, the people of Anambra State, as well as the entire Indigbo for that unintended embarrassment at the occasion. I want to use this opportunity to pledge that I will wholeheartedly support and pray for the government of His Excellency Governor Charles Chukwu Masoludo to excel exceedingly better than the immediate past government, even as it builds on the legacy of his predecessor, my husband, His Excellency Chief Willie Obiano, and take our dear state to a higher level. I consciously chose this medium to express my apology, goodwill, support, and prayers publicly to His Excellency Charles Soludo, as a token of my full respect for him, his family, and the entire Nigeria. On her senatorial ambition, she said, "My interest to join the senatorial race is in response to overwhelming pressure and calls from my people to represent them in the Senate at the National Assembly, Abuja. As it has been attested to by the good people of Anambra State, service to people, humanity, and sharing love and putting smiles on sad faces are my priority in life, and I know that it is the will of God because the Bible says that God is love. Therefore, having witnessed and been positively touched by my ever-willing disposition to care for people, empower the poor and needy, especially women and children, particularly widows, orphans, and the destitute, my people decided that I should come and serve them better in a higher capacity." Okay, so this is, the news coming from the former First Lady of Anambra State. If you can recall, on the 17th of March, they took the shine, kind of, at the inauguration of the newly elected governor, Professor Soludo, who was being handed over to by the present governor. Before we knew it, we saw the video of how Mrs. Obiano walked towards the seat of Mrs. Bianca Ojukwu and accosted her by, as Bianca said, by touching and poking her shoulders and talking down at her. And she also tried to remove her head tie, but Mrs. Bianca said she stood up and defended herself by giving her a valedictory slap that has gone down in history. It has never happened before for an outgoing first lady or even any first lady to engage or be slapped in any public occasion. Mrs. Ojukwu has come out to narrate her own side of the story, and some of the members of the party who were seated around the place also attested that was exactly what happened. Videos are online also, and even the new governor has declared that whatever had happened is not a distraction for his administration. So for Mrs. Ebelechukwu Obiano to come out now, might just show that, this will just be one of those things that has happened. Mrs. Ojukwu is known to be a very calm person who is rarely engaged in any kind of, public outcry and all of that. But at the same time, people are saying that she should have controlled herself. But realistically, she said to be, she's a lawyer also, and people said, of course, she can defend herself. But the truth of the matter is there's something called public decorum. But Mrs. Ebelechukwu Obiano got so much backlash from people for her untoward behavior. And some people are reacting saying, is it because she has to declare for her senatorial ambition that she's apologizing because she said this thing in the same breath, officially hitting the ground running with her political ambition. So what's your opinion on this? Please drop it in the comment section below. And if you must also know, she did not actually mention Bianca's name separately in the speech. She just gave an overview. She mentioned the apology to the governor, and they just captured every other thing with the personalities involved. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next news. Bye for now.